match between Pink Weenie and Tropical Suicide.
Yes, and this is actually the last game we're gonna do with these decks, right?
Yeah.
Because we are doing some kind of tournament, so we are building 7 decks.
Yeah.
And then
and we
make all the possible matchups between all the decks.
Yeah, and we keep just one deck.
Yes, actually, I can already tell you that for this matchup, the best deck was Ponza, but we decided to keep Dead Guy Ale because it's more like versatile, I would say. Also more standard than Ponza. But so yeah, this is the last game we're gonna have with these 2 decks, and so we're gonna start with a little bit of deck tech, although both have been already shown before.
Yeah.
So the first deck is my deck for this game. It's the Pink Weenie that we have already seen. So I mean that's very classic with small creatures. So starting with the lions and the javelinis as 1 drops, and then the 2 kind of knights for the 2 drops, and then it's and two Serra Angels to put some mid-range power if we need to.
And a little bit of pressure in the board.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in the board with the small creatures, and in the mid game with the crusade they become bigger, and then the Serra Angels can also arrive, and then the burn.
Really Weenie deck.
Yeah, it's I think it's a pretty balanced deck in the end, because I mean with the 2 colors that gives you a little bit more kind of robustness to color hate, because I mean even though there is a lot of color hate against white, you can still play your red spells, and I think the white removal is of course the best removal you can find. And then in the sideboard you get some Circle of Protections and the Red Blast. Also the Armageddons can be useful.
And the Divine Offering.
And the Divine Offering, yeah, that's right. So yeah, nothing more to say about this deck. So I propose we go to your deck now.
Yeah. That's my deck. Classic Tropical Suicide.
Well, it's not really classic, it's really your invention, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if there are many people who play this kind of deck. It's kind of a mix between Tropical Twister, but without Twister, and then some Berserks and stuff.
And Suicide for the
all the things that hurt you.
Yeah, and
the Psionic Blast.
Yeah, the Psionic Blast.
The Psionic Blast and the Efreets.
Yeah.
Is it Efreet or Jinx? I don't remember. Yeah, some Efreets that are hurting you.
Yeah.
And of course also the Silver Library that can also can also make a lot of damage to you if you use it too aggressively.
We have a little bit of creature boosting mana.
Well, boosting spells, yes.
And we will, and that's the principal.
That's the strategy of your game.
Yeah.
To boost your creature and make them go berserk.
Yeah.
And then they die. That's a very nice strategy. I love it. I must admit that I really like this idea. But yeah, the problem with this deck is that although you have kind of bit of a mana ramp, it's still a bit slow to start, right?
Yeah.
And also the combos are sometimes not easy to pull out, like Sinbad plus Sylvan Library. If it works, it's perfect, but usually, especially against a white deck where you have a lot of removal, it is not going to be easy to get your combos. The Avoid Fates can help you to prevent me from removing stuff, but still, yeah, this is going to be tough.
Not be winning.
So, shall we go directly to game number 1?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention the Diamond Valley.
Yeah, the Diamond Valley I'm so happy of my dad who have
Bought a Diamond Valley.
Yeah, because now it's
It's a bit expensive. Yeah, it's
1,000 or
like 4,000 or 5,000 euros.
million.
No, no. Let's say 400 euros, not more than that. 400 or 500. But yeah, back in the days when I bought it, it was 10 times cheaper. So that yeah, but that was 20 years
Yeah.
ago. Well, 20, almost 25 years ago. Anyway, let's not speak about that and all the things I could have bought. But let's
Yeah.
go to game number 1.
Yeah. Game number 1.
Okay, thank you, apprentice. So yeah, let's get started with this game. So as usual, we double the speed in order to make it a bit shorter.
Yeah, because if we put at the normal speed,
Yeah, it's a bit long. I just wanted to mention that these 2 decks, I mean, as I said, we make kind of a tournament between 7 decks, and
yeah.
each of us uses the 7 decks against all the others. So that's 42 games in total.
Yeah.
That's taking quite a bit of time. So usually it takes us like a couple of months or a little more to do all these games. And so this is the last game that we did with this set of decks. And turns out that Pink Weenie and Tropical Suicide were both like in the middle of the results, right? They were like 3 and 4 in the ranking.
Yeah.
Together with Tron as well. We had this red blue Tron that was also the same. But the best were, as I said, Ponza and that guy Ale. So let's see if Pink Weenie will be too fast as I would have expected. So, well, you see that there's already a lot of pressure on the board.
Yeah.
Luckily, you have your Mishra's Factory, but it's always kind of tricky to animate it because I might have disenchants and source plowshares, and then if you lose your Mishra's Factory, it's not really good for you because you need a lot of mana. And there you go. Oh, ball the birds. Ball the bird! Ball the bird! Sorry, I bolted your bird. Yeah, but it's the game. I know. I mean, I know that you need a lot of mana to get your. You got a Psionic Blast, so at least you can get rid of my White Knight. Oh, you're trying to block the White Knight, but what are you doing? Giant Growth. Ooh.
Oh.
Sorry.
Sorry for party working.
That's not very nice, but you have lost your Mishra's Factory. That's the problem I was mentioning. You might maybe better have made the Psionic Blast on my White Knight rather than try to block. But anyway, yeah, I think you need your mana so much that the Lana Wild goes farming with because of a javelin thrown by the javelin here, and that's it already. What? That was quick. So game number 1, just too much pressure from the Pink Weenie.
We have just a little big dog. Nothing other.
Yeah, that was really too fast.
Yeah, we really.
Hopefully you're gonna do a bit better in the second game. Well, if my deck goes as fast, I'm sure you have a lot of chance. But let's go. Game number
2!
That's right.
I speak a little bit louder.
After a bit of sideboarding.
Yeah, that's an exciting game.
Why do you think it's exciting? Because you need to win that one.
Yeah, and if we...
I'm mulligan because I had 2 crusades and... yeah, go ahead.
If we have a game number 3, that will be exciting. I love game number 3.
Yes, I know that you like game number 3, but first you have to win game number 2 before we can talk about game number 3. So you have a Maraboutin, you have a Sinbad. You were thinking about
Giant
mulliganing because you have only 2 lands, right? And you have a bird, but you have no green. Is it a giant growth? Yeah, and a bird. Is it a bird? You keep it.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a gamble, but a risk.
A gamble.
It's a risk, yeah. Ah, yeah. There you go. You get. It's a good play to.
Yeah.
Ah, you put the Sinbad first. Okay. Then the Sylvan will come.
Childbird.
But the problem is that the birds cannot come. Oh, I disenchant the Sylvan.
You're going to be kidding me.
I'm not sure. Maybe you should have played the bird first. I don't know, because you need so much mana in this deck. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, that's good. At least you have a big blocker now. Well, the problem with all the burn is that. Yes, what is it? So I'm attacking, so that means I probably have something in mind, and you prefer not to block. I think it's a wise decision. What? Look, 2 for 1. A lightning bolt and a fireball to get rid of the big guy. So I had something in mind. If you had blocked, I would have bolted it.
I'm really.
But you still have a bird, and is it not a bird that you had in your? Maybe it's not a bird, then I don't know. Ah, maybe it's an Armageddon that you had. It wasn't a bird. Oula, what's going on?
Armageddon.
Yeah, I remember that. I played Armageddon and then I kept all my lands. I'm sorry, I just forgot to remove my lands. I think I'm gonna do it in a couple of turns. Hopefully, I will not play any spells in the meantime. Look. I'm putting a crusade, and then I attack, and then I think it's the. I think I realize in next turn or something like that. You try to use Sinbad to draw, but it doesn't work. Sorry. Look, I'm still playing my lands, and then I think Fireball. What did I do? All my lands! And the Crusade. Yeah, so I remove everything. I give you your point back. Silly daddy wizard. Sorry.
Daddy.
Anyway, now we are square, right?
Yeah. No, I have 2 lands. You nothing.
Yeah, I have no lands, which is good for you.
0.
I think that Armageddon was not the best play ever because I had no lands to play. I thought that I wanted to get rid of your Mishra's Factory, I guess, and you're still trying to draw lands, but let's see what you do.
I'm really.
Maybe you should attack because I cannot give first strike to my Order of Labor. Well, now I can give it first strike. I think you should have attacked. Stop. I think you should have attacked while you. Ah, okay, you have a giant growth.
Yes.
Makes sense. Good for you. And you try to draw again. It doesn't work. Then you get a land. I think you should have stripped my my City of Brass.
Yeah.
And use the Lanawa Elf to cast your Sylvan Library and just strip my... because there I can play a Swords to Plowshare or Lightning Bolt. If I had no land, that would be harder, right?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, you're using the Sylvan Library. Taking 1.
Yeah. Taking 1.
That's a play that I'm not sure of. Why put two Sylvan Libraries? Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Finally, you're stripping my, which is good. So now you're thinking back again. What? What's going on?
What?
Yeah, and so in the end, you decided to play this Urnam Jin. But yeah, I'm not really sure it was the right play. Yeah. But at least you're using the your Diamond Valley to a good end. I think you should have stripped my City of Brass already a long time ago. Well, now I'm stripping your strip mine, and City of Brass stays. There you want to go with your silver nabbery again. Just not sure why. You should attack instead, I think. You don't need to have two silver nabberies, right? I'm still not exactly sure how it works, because the silver nabbery says you can draw 2 more cards during your draw phase, and then you have to pay to keep them. So I would say that you could draw 5 cards. But yeah, this is something, I mean, if someone watching this game knows how it works when you have to silver nabbery, it would be very helpful to put that in the comments.
Yeah, leave a comment.
Yes, leave a comment. That would be very useful, because it's not the first time we are in a situation where we want to use 2 silvers and we don't really know how it works.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But that's not a weird...
It's not a big problem, but we would like to look at that. And you sack your engine after damage is done.
Yeah.
Good job. And you gain a lot of lives. This Diamond Valley is making a lot of work for you.
I love this deck.
Yeah, it's really fun. But it's true that the Diamond Valley is a very, very good match. Well, another engine? Are you kidding me? It's like the 4th? The 3rd?
Yeah.
You think it's the 3rd? But yes, so, well, I think my plan with the Armageddon that didn't really work out, because now you have like 5 mana available and a big guy on the battlefield, and I'm like completely empty. Well, yeah, not enough mana.
Full hand, you have a full hand.
I don't know what I have in my hand actually. Maybe Rangers. I have a red blast. I have a fireball, which will not work definitely. Well, I could fireball your elf, but you take an extra card. That's a good play, because you are ahead, and you berserk and you giant growth. This is the right play, because first the giant growth resolves, and then you're kidding me. Well done. This is always a good feeling to finish your opponent with a giant growth berserk combo, right? So let's move on to game number 3.
Yeah.
Your favorite game?
Yeah, I love this game.
So what do you think will happen in this game? Will you be fast enough? Will I misplay the Armageddon like I did in the previous one? Too many lands.
Mulligan.
Yes.
That's a good sign for me.
That's right.
And me, I'm not mulliganing. I love.
You got a good hand? We cannot see anything. Too bad. I think I've seen a blue elemental blast in your hand. I'm not sure. There we go. There is an engine. There is yes.
A Mishra.
And there are 2 Simbats. And there is an island. You have only 2 lands?
I really don't know.
We'll see. And what is it? Yeah, I don't see more lands.
Psionic Blast.
And the engine. I'm on the play, yes. So Savannah Lion to start, that's always a good start. Ooh, good job. With the soaring.
I love this soaring.
Is it an Armageddon that I have? Or is it a disenchant? I can't see very well. Oh, it's a disenchant. Too bad for the soaring. That would have been very useful for you, because you would have been able to put already your engine turn 2. Instead, it's the Sinbad.
Yeah.
The Crusade. Oh, that's bad, because we cannot trade anymore, and you are down to 15, I guess. Don't know what else. And the question is whether you're gonna try to use your Sinbad to draw a land. That wouldn't be very useful right now, because you cannot drop a land anyway. You attack. That's a good plan. Well, not sure about attacking or keeping the...
I have an land, I'm dead.
Yes, but you need to draw lands. So maybe you should have kept Sinbad open to try to draw a land at the end of
I
my
have
turn.
4.
Ah, yes, that's right. You have the Lanoir. But now, what are you doing with your mana? So you're trying to animate your Mishra's Factory, I guess.
Mm.
But the Lanoir Elf has Summoning Sickness, right?
Yeah.
So you cannot use it. Maybe you wanted to do a Giant Growth or something on.
I wanted to play
Sailing Blast?
something.
Is it the Giant Growth that you have in your hand?
Yeah, I wanted to giant go for my
Mishra?
Mishra.
But the elves that have Summoning Sickness. So you just take the damage.
Oh,
So now I guess you will summon the Amjin. That's
yeah.
good. At least now you can block.
I love my Ernamjin.
And you have the Diamond Valley to sack it in case I am doing something bad on it. Which is good. It's cool that you managed to draw your Diamond Valley for the 2 games. Ooh, that's a big lion.
Will be the
I'm
Diamond
attacking and then
Valley.
sending the javelin, and then well done. You don't forget to sack it, so you gain lives.
I think of
Trying to
the Diamond Valley for the MVP.
You think it's the MVP?
Yeah.
Well, if you win the game, the Diamond Valley would be the MVP, clearly. Well, even if you lose, maybe it's still the MVP. Well, let's see.
Yeah.
It's true that the Diamond Valley is making some very good work. This.
If you win, we will put a Serra Angel. If I win...
Well, have you seen any Serra Angels yet on the board?
No.
Don't remember. So far, it's the Lions who have made the most work, I think.
Yeah.
We'll see. Ah, there comes Timmy.
Timmy!
With a special thought to Timmy Talks.
Yeah.
Who has definitely inspired you in making this channel, right?
Yeah.
Keep up the good job, Timmy. Oh, but it's gone already. What happens?
What? I have not put it,
Ah,
I think. But I love the Timmy, the card. Oh! I have
there it comes.
Timmy.
The Prodigal Sorcerer. And you don't attack with the Sinbad. Maybe you want to draw. No, you forgot to draw. Well, you should, yeah, make sure to think about all the things you have to do, because the Sinbad has been doing nothing last turn. And so, what happens now? Yeah, you can attack. Well, you want to attack my lands, but it's not the way it goes. You just attack, and then what did I do? You attack with 2, with 3. Now you have decided to attack with 3. And 4. The Mishra's Factory. Everyone's attacking. That makes sense.
Just not the Timmy.
Just not the team is staying there to make some damage.
No!
Disenchant. That's always the problem. And you forgot to use your Diamond Valley this time. Or maybe you want to use it for something else?
I don't know.
Let's see. Maybe you will decide. You boosted the other one, or? Ah, yeah, no, it's because of the 2 Crusades. Yeah, it's a 4-2 Lion, so you had to. It's a 6-6 Sarah. I'm showing.
Me, I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, there are 2 birdie birds that will be there to block, but I don't think you will resist long if you cannot find some big power like. Well, right now you have 6 mana available, so if you draw now Mahamotijin, at least you could block and
A fireball! Oh.
and then ping the Sarah with your Timmy.
But if I had 2 Timmy, I could put a Psionic Blast on your
Yes,
Serra Angel and then
ping it twice. That's right. I think you have boarded in 2 Timmies because you wanted to get rid of my little 1 toughness creatures like the lions and Order of Labor and the Javelineers. That makes sense.
And 2 because he has.
Starting to
if I
sack your
have
birds and
2,
gain lives. Yeah.
and you have
A lot of living.
White Knight. I can ping with the 2.
That's
and
right. Yeah, I think you only have 2 Timmies in your sideboard.
Yeah. 2.
The situation doesn't look very good for you. You kind of survive because of Diamond Valley right now, but
Yeah.
and the birds to block.
I will suck a little bit of my.
Oh, look at that! I saw the birds, and you sack it, and then I attack. You take 6 more damage. That's not good. You're on a 1 turn clock, I think, or 2. I cannot read the life points. Ah, 1, 3.
No.
Don't know. Can you read that? At least your Sinbad managed to draw a land. So you're making... you're pinging me. That's a good idea.
You're at 11.
I'm at 11, but I still don't know what's your life total. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. I just wanted to do
2.
that. And you want to counter it. But then you thought, should I not just let it go? And no. Yes?
At 2.
No, in the end you don't want... At 2? 2 lives?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you thought...
I'm dead.
Yeah. Well, there you are.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I'm bolting what?
Oh!
Wow, the flash counter! Well
Yeah!
done! And then a fireball.
I love this.
And then you
play.
sack Sinbad and you boost it and then you gain 3 lives. And so you're still not dead. Well done.
I love the Diamond Valley. I love Woody.
You're looking at your graveyard.
I found the graveyard.
No, I guess you have a regrowth, but what do you have? What else do you have in your hand?
Serendip.
Yeah, you should play the Serendip, right? You would block my Serra Angel and then you would sack it and you wouldn't get any damage. That's the right play. I don't know what you are regrowthing.
Oh.
A bird. Well, the bird will keep you alive one turn, but
What?
yeah, you should have played the Serendip. Isn't it the second land you drop? I don't know. Anyway, that's not gonna change anything.
I was scared.
Of the damage?
Yeah.
During the
of
upkeep?
Serendip.
Yeah, but you have the Diamond Valley and you can sack it anytime you want. So, oh, look at that! That's bad. I've stripped mine your Diamond Valley, and then I sold your bird, and it's the end of you.
You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, that was a nice one. You're
Oh.
making some hand and stuff and arm wrestling as usual. Yeah, I win. So,
The
yes.
MVP, it's the Serra Angel.
No, it's Diamond Valley. I agree with you. The MVP is really Diamond Valley. It's really what kept you alive. This is what made you win a game. So we're gonna keep the Diamond Valley, and it's such a nice card anyway. Very, very nice drawing. Is it Rob Alexander? I don't remember. We'll see.
I don't.
Anyway, yeah. Is there anything you have learned this time?
Not really.
Well, I think I've learned not to play the Armageddon too quick, or at least to have some lands in hand before I play the Armageddon. But what about you? Have you learned anything?
If you have a Serra Angel, put someone deeper fruit
and sack it to your Diamond Valley. That's a good good lesson. Okay, so thank you for watching, and we're gonna have new decks to show the next time next week. Okay.
I love the new decks.
Bye bye.
Bye.